Hey Greg, I'm Brandon. I'm the guy that talked to you on the phone a little bit about how I can help you just get way more customers for your business. Um, just to kind of let you know a little bit about who I am. I moved down here from Colorado like 4 years ago with my wife, and we just had a baby girl. She's almost a year old, but I'm a soccer player, and so I signed with a team down here called Arizona United. You might have heard of them, but that was back in 2014, and I played with them a little bit, and now I'm 31. I'm kind of getting older, but this is really what I do most of the time or full time because the soccer is it's only 6 months and it doesn't really pay all that well. So um, I really just do this and I help small business owners just capture like the lion's share of the market for people that are looking for their service. So I'm going to kind of explain here in this video how I do that and how I can really help you. So I'm going to kind of get straight into it here, but um, I'm going to talk to you about a few different things, okay? So Google's got like 200 different factors that go into their algorithm for determining how something ranks, okay? Now, the thing is, 90% of people go to Google when they're looking for a local product or service, and 96% of them never leave the first page. So I'm sure if you think about what you've searched for before, if you search for a plumber or a tow truck driver or a window cleaner, anything, and you've gone to Google for it, you never go to page two, three, four, five to find that guy. Okay, if you're on page two, you might as well be on page 20. So um, I'm going to kind of tell you about a few things, some of those kind of four most important factors that go into what or how something ranks. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a bit about on-page SEO and off-page SEO. So SEO is search engine optimization. Okay, so when it comes to on-page SEO, one of the most important things is content. All right, so I'm going to show you an example here. Say I went to Google and I typed in elephants because I wanted information. The first page that comes up is Wikipedia's page all about elephants. All right, the reason why is because Wikipedia is just a super trustworthy source in Google's eyes, and they're very authoritative. They've got tons and tons. Like this page probably has 50,000 plus words, just all about elephants, their skin, their trunk, their anatomy and physiology, how they sleep, how they eat, what they like to do on their birthdays. Everything you could want to know about elephants is on this page, right? So the same thing goes for a local business, right? If let's just do an example here. Say I need, let's just go window cleaning in Mesa, AZ, right? That's something somebody might search for. Okay, so right here we've got the maps, and you've got business A, B, and C in here, and then you've got what's called the organic listings down here. Okay, the majority of people go to these organic listings. That's just what most people do. Now it's important to be in the map, obviously, because people like to see these reviews and stuff like that, but most people are going to come down here. What I do is I get you in both. I get you to the top of this and the top of this. I try to do my best to get you there as quick as possible. And it takes some time, right? Like I can't build a site and just be on top right away, but eventually I'm going to beat the competition because I'm an expert at this, and most of the time the competition isn't doing anything. They're people that have had like their friend or brother or somebody they know build their website, because everybody thinks that building a website is just this crazy rocket science type task, and it's really not. I mean, there's quite a bit that goes into what I do, and you have to have a special skill set to do it, but it's not like beyond comprehension, and that's why I'm going to kind of try to explain here how I do it for you, right? So um, so let's say car wraps Phoenix, right? This is this is probably the most commonly searched term, so that would be the most profitable term for you, okay? And right here I can see that you've paid for your ad to be right here, and the reason why you're obviously paying for this is because it's working for you. You're getting people that are clicking through here and becoming customers, and you might pay, like here it says 248 per click. You know, I don't know if that's what you pay, but if it takes you 10 people to get a customer and you pay 24.80 for that, and you're making $2,000 wrapping their car, it's totally worth it. But the thing is, 90% of people are going to skip right over these ads, excuse me. and they're going to come down here. They're going to check out these maps, and they're going to go really to the organic listings here, okay, and look at some of these top guys. Um, so like I said, content is really important. Okay, the other thing on page is keywords, right? We want to optimize for all those different keywords people might search for. So you're going to have car wraps Phoenix, you're going to have vehicle wraps Phoenix, vehicle wrapping service Phoenix, vinyl wraps Phoenix, and you could target Chandler or Gilbert or whatever, but Phoenix is really where the majority of the searches are going, and so that's kind of what I had in mind to do for you is target Phoenix and really just push that site till it's at the top here and the top here, and really just beat out the competition so that you get the lion's share of the market and you make more money, right? You get more calls, you get more customers, you make more money. So what I want to show you here, let's go into these guys, right? So I've got some kind of tools plugged in that show me things, all right? So real quick, now I'm going to tell you a little bit about the off-page SEO. So one thing is citations, okay? A citation is having your business name, address, and phone number listed in a different directory online, okay? Google likes to see businesses that have their business listed just in all these different places online, okay? And those citations just affect the local map here. So what a citation really is just like a little vote from somebody, or just having your name, address, phone number cited in a different place online. And the more places you can be, and the more, if you can be 100% consistent with that, meaning that your name, address, and phone number is written exactly the same everywhere it is, then you're going to be sitting pretty, because Google penalizes sites where, you know, maybe it says Bourbon Street Wraps on one place, and then on the other place it says Bourbon Street Wraps, but street is abbreviated ST, okay? If you had citations done and they were like that, Google would penalize you for that and you wouldn't rank as high. So they want to put the business up here that's got everything done correctly and just very thoroughly and in as many places as possible. Okay, so citations though only affect this local map ranking. Okay, but the really important thing that I want to talk to you about is backlinks. Okay, so I can see here that like these guys, Apex Custom, they've got 35 backlinks here. So I'm going to click in there and show you. This is my tool, SEM Rush, that it shows me kind of, I can basically spy on these guys and see where they're getting their backlinks from, how powerful those backlinks are, how much traffic they get every month. I don't know why this is taking a while to load, but let me try to go back. Click it again. There we go. Okay, so I got to log in. That's why usually I'm automatically logged in there. Let me see here. Okay, so if we look at Apex Customs, right? They've got 35 total backlinks. Real quick, I forgot to explain what a backlink is to you, but a backlink is very simple. It's basically a link from another site to your site. So the more authoritative and powerful that site is that's linking to your site, the more that kind of link juice flows through to your site and bumps you up in the rankings, okay? So I can see these guys have 35 backlinks, but they're only coming from 7 different domains, okay? Here's all their backlinks here, right? Now, it says 35 backlinks, but it's not that many, because like you can see, this one is the same backlink. So it'll read 35, but since it's only coming from 7, you know, like here, these Oracle Lights. This is all really just one backlink coming from the same place. So it's adding up to 35, but it's really 7. Okay, so that's not a lot, and they're definitely beatable. Now SEO and ranking, it takes a little bit of time. It takes I've ranked sites in as little as like 30 days before, but it can take up to like 120. Just so you know that I can't build a site and boom, be on top right away. You know, it takes a little bit of time, but completely worth it, because you're getting in front of just where everybody goes. If you've got 100 people looking for car wrapping, 90 of them are coming to Google, 80 of them are skipping over the ads, or 81 of them are skipping over the ads and coming right to the organic listings, and 96% of those people are never going to the second page. So it's just massively important. Now, if I look here, right, I can see this is how much traffic this website is getting every month. 7,500 people go through Apex Customs every month simply because they're right there at the top of Google. Okay, now they do other things. They do plasti dip and lighting, but vinyl wrap is their main thing. I've kind of researched them, right? But that's just a massive opportunity for you to just get tons and tons of that traffic, right? I just want to take over that top spot so that comes to you instead of them. Now, I don't know that it'd be 7,500 because obviously they're ranking for a few different things, or people might visit their site for other stuff looking than car wraps, but still there's a few. I think it's here. Let me go in here real quick. Sorry. So like here we see car wrap Phoenix, right? 720 searches monthly. Vinyl wrap Phoenix, 480. Vehicle wraps Phoenix, 210. Okay, so right there we've got what, 1,400 people that are looking for vehicle wraps or vinyl wraps or some variation of that in Phoenix every month. Okay, so what I do is I optimize the site for all those different keyword terms that people might search for, so that it pops up every time someone searches for that. Okay. One thing, another thing I want to show you here, right, is I'm going to show you one of my sites that I've already got going. Okay, so let's say you're broken down in Scottsdale and you need a tow truck. The most commonly searched term is tow truck. So you might type Scottsdale tow truck. Okay, right here, number one in the maps, and number one here, that's my site, ScottsdaleTowTruckCompany.com. I went live with this at the beginning of October. The month of December, I got 130 calls. Okay, this month it's bumped up to even more, like 150. I've got a guy out there, he's got a couple trucks and he's taking those calls and just going and making money. So it's really grown his business big time because makes perfect sense for him, you know. So let's say you search something different though, like Scottsdale towing. I want to show you. I'm not in the map yet there. But here I'm down number 5 in the organic listing. So what I'm kind of constantly working on is let me show you here. If I go into more places, I'm number 4 in the maps. Okay, so I'm right outside that top 3. But what I'm working on is capturing more and more leads for all those different terms that people might search for. So towing service, towing Scottsdale, roadside assistance. You know, I'm just kind of getting backlinks and optimizing and changing things up just a little bit, tweaking things so that I get it to the top for all those different terms that you might search for, so I can pull in more and more and more leads and just provide more and more value to that guy as a business owner. I just want to get him as many calls as possible. That's my goal, right? Is to just help you grow and grow and grow and get your business to the whatever it is that you dreamed of it being. You know, I don't know your goals yet, but I'm assuming that more customers are a good thing for you. So hopefully this kind of makes some sense. And there's obviously like more info that I can tell you, but I don't want to overload you here. But I'm gonna shoot you this video over to your email. I'll put my contact info below, but feel free to give me a call back with any questions. And like I said, I don't work for a company or anything like that. So what's great about the way I do it is I've got a vested interest in what you do or in helping you succeed, because the more customers I can bring you, the more I can kind of ask for in return. But I've got some sort of tricks up my sleeve that separate me from the rest of the people, in that I've got something I could tell you about later, which are called influence domains, super powerful, where I get backlinks from them so that it really just boosts us up the rankings. But great talking to you on the phone a little bit, and I'll send this over, and thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate it. All right, bye.